dickheads, Gorbo's back, and we're at Austria, as you can see, Season 5, Round 8 of the Championship, and we are on our... Words are not coming to my brain! Fuck! Alright, yeah, we're at Austria, Season 5, Round 8 of the BPRL Formula 1 World Championship, and as you can see I'm on my banker lap on Super Softs, and yep, I realised out of turn 1 I was on track. I had traction on medium because I hadn't turned it off, so yep, I was like just abusing the fuck out of the traction zones. But anyway, not really going to talk through this lap. Basically this one was this race was one of the two this season, so Austria and Italy, which I really felt I had a chance at winning, or have a chance at winning at. So yeah, I did a fair bit of sweat coming into this one. I knew Sam and Sinan would be up there, etc. Sam especially, I saw his pace when we did some practice for URC. He was very quick here. We were both quick here, and I didn't see Sinan or Connors because Tier 2 didn't get to race here because Xbox Live got DDoSed. But yep. That's my banker lap, was an 8.2, and as you can see now we are going to cut to the final seconds of the session. Callum's just put himself on pole there, but I'm going to be starting my ultra soft lap now. As you can see, literally one of the last people across the line, braking off the 100 meter board on the curb nicely. The aim was to be probably the last man across the line. Actually, you can see Tara's crossing the line now, but I was one of the last people to cross the line and start the lap. As you can see, Sector 1. I'm 1.5 temps up on Callum's best lap, and and something up on my personal best. So turn 2, very nicely there, into turn 3, just past the 100 meter board, braking down to second, Mario Kart-esque tyre on the apex, immediately up to 4th for the traction, short shifting up, now into 7th. Back down briefly to 4th, holding it in 4th actually, then 5th through turn 4, just on the curb, using all the track on the entrance to 5, 5th gear corner, now on the power as early as you dare, coming through 6, it's just a flat out right king, and this is a really fun corner, braking right on the white line, all the way up on the curb on the inside, 5th gear, then 6th gear, but I've compromised my exit by staying too narrow in the final corner, but I'm still well up on my previous time, and it's enough to set pole position of a 1 minute 7.527, which was probably one of my best ever qualifying laps on this game, if not ever, even though there was a lot of time to find in the last sector. So as you can see, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and it's WAG 1, and away we dank for the Austrian Grand Prix. And as Matteo has an absolutely dreadful start, I can tell you this is the 4th attempt. I'm actually trying this commentary because the previous 3 attempts, the iMovie, as you can see, you can probably hear my laptop's having a fit. You probably can't hear it actually, but yeah, the previous 3 attempts, iMovie has just shut down on me. So at this point, you have a Mercedes in the lead from a fucking Lotus / Renault in second. I was having flashbacks to Season 3. So on this lap, I was literally telling myself, get a lead, get a lead, get a lead, because Season 3, lap 1, I got too comfortable and I was running around in lean, which allowed Tobin to get a run on me into turn 7, and the rest, as they say, is history. He seemingly barged me out of the way, turned out it was a lag bubble, and then I span off the back of his car and hit the wall, which was race and possibly championship deciding. But yeah, so I've not made the same mistake this time. I've absolutely ragged the fuck out of this opening lap. Got maybe just about a second lead to Callum behind me, and we immediately have Sam, 7 tenths, and we have Sam in 3rd behind Callum. So pretty decent opening lap. It was good to have Callum as a buffer to Sam behind me, and but Sam's finally got past him. Coming on to lap 6 now, I'm going to enter the pits. At one stage I think I had about a 3-second lead, but Sam's cut that down on my in lap. Speedy pit stop there, 2.5 seconds, and yep, so we're going to be coming out, I think it's going to be coming out in 5th place, so shows that me, Sam and Callum already just stretched away from the rest of the field. We were all on the ultra soft strategy. everyone else who was on ultras got like caught up in an instant, or they were just slow. So that's allowed me to come back out of the pits in 5th place, which is now about to become 3rd place, I think, because you've got Callum and Sam in the pits. So past Callum we go, as you can see, Sam on the right in their pit exit. We're going to come through turn 1, and we have stretched that gap which he had cut down just before my pit stop. It's literally, well, a couple seconds of a bigger gap now, so it's what, 2.7 seconds now, and that's very nice indeed. So we're going to continue to stretch this gap. It's now at 3 point something, I can't quite read that, but we have caught onto the back of Checo, who is running in P2, and so we're getting very close under braking, gone slightly wide. I actually felt I was going to hit him then, so yep, so I went down into 2nd gear to get a bit of extra slow down. Even then, still went on the curb on the exit, but yep, we're going to be, Checo's going to go deep in 2, so we're going to, well, we didn't really hit the apex there either, but we still took it a lot better, and we're going to get on the DRS. I was going to attempt to move down into turn 3 here until all of that starts happening, so I'm like, no thank you, I am not going anywhere near that car, and even then I still hit the back of it. Luckily no damage there, so yep, we live to fight another day against Checo's lagging car, or maybe it was me lagging, I don't know, but yeah, so we're just trying to get out of the way of his, well, just trying not to stay directly behind his car really, and at this point I've probably lost about half a second to Sam behind me, who I can tell you had pretty similar race pace. I think maybe I was probably had a 10th or so on him per lap, which explains why the gap was only around 3 seconds at this point in time. And we're going to go for the move into turn 1 on Checo. We're not going to wait about anymore. We're going to get straight through, and we're going to have a good enough exit just to power up the hill. Now on to lap 20, so quite a jump into the future, and we finally caught up to Sinan, who was on the alternate strategy, so he started on softs. He should be about 4.5–5 seconds further up the road, but he had an incident with a back marker, and so coming into turn 1, and I've been caught out by him braking early, and I missed my braking point myself, and I've hit him, and that was the bottle we were all expecting. There was no way I was ever going to win that one, just because I'm me. So yeah, that's right end plate damage on yellow, which is damage enough to fix, which is, I suppose that's a positive, but you can see Sam has got past, so the 3.5 second gap I had to him, he's well, that's like a 5 second swing there alone, and we're still not really anywhere near the pit stop window yet, so yeah, we're just gonna continue driving around, suffering this damage. As you can see, the gap's now extended out. Sam's now about 3.5 seconds clear of me on lap 25, so we're going to be pitting now on this lap. In hindsight, maybe I could have pitted, just thinking. I'm not really sure if by the end of the race it would have been quicker for me to pit the lap I got the front wing damage and switch to, say, go on the soft tyres and then just go to the end. We won't know because I didn't do it, but I reckon that I might have been able to come out ahead of Sam, but then obviously he would have been on super soft and probably would have got me near the end, so that's a shame. But we're coming out in 5th place once again. Even with that front wing change, we're just about ahead of Callum, who was kind of hanging on to me and Sam. We're on lap 27 now, and we're coming up behind Checo, who is out of sync, but he's just going to pit at the end of that lap, so that's him out of the way, and us into 3rd place with just Sinan and Sam up ahead, with Sinan yet to pit, and at this point Sam's ahead, he's got 9.5 seconds on us, and Sinan's pitted, and I'm going to drop it in a massive way coming out of turn 2. I really kind of just went into like survival mode there, like fuck, I shat myself, and just kept it out of the wall. So the gap I had built to Callum, which was probably around 3 seconds, has like evaporated, and coming onto the last lap, Callum hasn't been able to get past. Sinan's been catching the pair of us, and Sam has crossed the line and won, with myself coming across the line, just about to take P2, my second ever second place in the league in F1. And the last time I finished second, as I've said numerous occasions now, was the 4th of October 2014, when myself and Callum took a 1-2 full Ferrari at Korea in Season 2. So yeah, you can see there, Sam, myself, Callum for his first ever podium in the BPRL, so congrats to him. Sinan 4th, and some other people finished in the points, which is cool for them. And this is a late commentary, as you'll obviously realise. But yep, trying to get this one done, and maybe Silverstone soon as well. We have Hungary coming up next, but by the time this is uploaded, we'll probably be at Japan or some shit like that. But yep, cheers for watching, guys. The podiums are back. Season 3 Thief is back, and yep, let's see how far we can climb in the championship from here. Peace out.